we become stronger, right? Stronger, right? In inner self. The more your inner gets stronger, your enemy that used to be the enemy had done jumped to the outer me. And now you have enemies that can't handle you being you because you in full power. What are you complaining for? All you need to do is make a situation better by making a choice. The invisible crown is our character, and we put on the right type of attitude because we recognize that we are accountable for the things that we do. We specialize on inner self. We specialize on self-control. We specialize on self-love, self-care, anything that deals with who we are. Our eyes open up, our ears open up because we recognize you call my name. I'm present in every choice, every decision, every move I make. You're going to hear my voice. If it has something. When you make a choice, you will make a choice, hopefully, in the best interest of who you are becoming to be. And you can stop making the choices that actually strengthen who you used to be. You see, that's the choice right there. Either strengthen who you used to be or make a choice to help develop who you're about to be. All you got to do is close your eyes. All you got to do is picture yourself. All you got to do is get back to the vision. The vision for who? The vision for you. That's it. That's it. But people not going to like you for when you become you. You see, again, the enemy had to first get out of me. You understand me? The enemy was messing up my alignment of who I've been called to be. I've been called to be self. And when I manifest myself, then I'm going to be able to be present in my child's life. I'm going to be able to be present in my friend's life. I'm going to be able to be present on my job. See, but you can't get the blessings and the things that God has for you until you become you. So that it requires your love because it's an inside job. It's an inside job. Once you manifest your inner self, now you are in position to make your way to the will that God has for you. I approve. Well, what is accountability? What is responsibility? What if I told you your free will is your accountability? Your free will is your responsibility. But if you mismanage your free will, then guess what? You lose the will and the control that you have over your inner self, right? So you can kiss that spirit goodbye. And the process has to start all over again. Transformation coach. You can't have a transformation without no communication. You can't transform and manifest yourself without a relationship with yourself. Let's be clear about this part. For everybody that's trying to manifest something in you, how can you manifest something with someone that never talks back? If I ask you 2 + 2 equals, everybody will probably say 4. I will say thank you. You will say you're welcome. So that means we have a connection that allows us to use the relationship to give energy and to take energy, to ask a question, to get a response, right? That's a relationship, ladies and gentlemen. That's a relationship when it goes both ways. But see, some of us, we don't have relationships. So we listening to people, teachers, we listening to people, but we're not playing a role. We're not hearing our own voice. We're not practicing who we are. Why? Because the moment you leave those environments, the moment you leave school, the moment you leave your job, the moment you leave church, you go back to the relationships of the people you got a relationship with, and their willpower overpower what it is that you have because you're not strong in the environments that you participate in. So you never get a chance to practice and grow yourself. Did you get this? You need an active relationship that goes like this. But unfortunately, the relationships that you have that goes like this, it does not have what it takes and what it needs in order to manifest anything. So you just left hoping, gossiping, slandering, talking about what you want to do, what you need to do, what you're going to do, what you feel like, but you ain't saying where you at right now. So you never manifest anything. That's facts. So you need a relationship. A lot of times people tell you, the only place that can tell you this, like if you walked inside of Starbucks And I told you this. If you keep going to the same Starbucks, they'll know exactly your order when you come in, because they can see what you order every time, and they will automatically look at you and say, oh, there goes my client, and they begin to order what you want based on what they see. That starts the relationship, right? So when you order, they be like, here go your drink. You be like, oh, thank you, so sweet. Isn't it amazing that you can have the best relationship with somebody that you don't know? That's because there's no expectation. We have to first come to terms with ourselves that, guess what, it's not over for us, and it's about time we make better choices and decisions. Better choices and decisions is not just the decision that you make, it's also the decision that you don't make. You don't have to participate in everything that goes on. You don't have to be involved in anything that will cause you to lose grip on who you are. You see, when you manifest yourself, you lock the doors on everything that will compromise your position. And right now, thank God that we are in a position, and there's a position, and it's called yourself. And he's calling us right now. He's calling us. He's calling you. He's calling you. And the only person that needs to call you is you to attention right now. You need to call yourself to attention and exercise self-control, because if you don't operate in self-control, he already told me that the role for you is losing control, out of control, and now you're going to be remote control. And that's where a lot of our youth is at. That's where the generation is at right now. Some of you, that's where you is at right now, being remote controlled by situations, by circumstances, by social media to work. So ladies, if you believe that you was made from the man first assignment when it entered the garden was to work. Guess what? I understand you think work is for some money. Work meaning you get some return. But what was he working on? I'll tell you what he's working on. He was working on his character. He was working on his ability to manage himself. He was working on his ability to look at things and not judge things, but understand the way the birds fly, the way the fish swim. You see, the birds is in the sky because they built for the sky. They built to fly. They built to fly. Guess what? A fish is built to swim. It was made to swim. So he was watching all the things. In order to become a good swimmer, you have to practice. Practice what? Practice. You don't go tell some other fishes, hey, y'all, let's practice swimming right now. No, those fishes got to swim on their own. Them birds don't say, hey, look, I'm going to jump out this nest, but we're going to go on a quick flying course right now, right? It just starts flying, and it does what it want to do. I can fly with you, I can fly without you. But guess what? For some of us, like Adam, he had to work first. You see, AJ got to work on AJ. AJ, I'm 8 years old in this area, okay? I'm trying to manifest the best version that I could possibly be. But I'll tell you one thing. No unequipped person will ever slow me down or mess me up. You understand? Because I train every day. Self-improvement. I'm working on the way I talk. I'm working on being submissive to the voice that I hear, my inner voice, that spirit that shares this body with me. I'm going to God. I don't have to have God coming to me. We have a relationship that goes back and forth. I'm working on the way I walk, the things that I do. I don't want to help children. I'm helping children. I don't want to help people. I'm assisting people. I'm coaching people now, right? This is me working on inner self. This is the exact same thing that Adam did. You got to give yourself some time. And right now, we have not given ourselves time. And we start manifesting babies. We start manifesting situations like, hey, where the money at? You're going to be living here. You need to pay some rent. Guess what? We didn't think of the consequences that was going to come. We invited a lot of things into our space that was just hazardous because we didn't think about the choices we was making at the time. We just did what we felt that was the best thing to do. And the outcome was not good. And guess what? Those memories is still in our head, but there's people that's out here waiting on you. There's seeds that's out here waiting on you. There's opportunity that's out here waiting on you. But how long do your children gotta wait? How long do my kid has to wait? How long do your family members have to wait until you manifest what it is and who it is you've been called to be? So now you can go speak over the things that's put inside of them. Or are you going to continue settling for temporary satisfaction, personal pleasure, and taking a break on leisure and falling asleep on yourself? And then want everybody else to sit here and be up on you. You're not even in style. You're not even in style. And it ain't a matter of you being on the market. It's a matter of what market are you on. See, you can't put yourself on the market. You have to create the market. You have to create the market for yourself. Now, how much work you did on yourself is based on the results and the things that you get. How many people have manifested themselves being around you? That's the question. You didn't have to go to school for this. You didn't have to go to school to be you. All you had to do is look at the things around you and recognize you're not like none of the things around you, but you've been so busy looking at everything else, trying to fit in. There's not a fit in for you. You can't fit into anything other than who you supposed to be and been called to be. So now you sitting here wondering, trying to fix something. You can't fix nothing because it ain't your job to fix anything but yourself. You have to keep it moving. This is the growth moment right now for a lot of us. This is when we take it to another level within self. I was showing my son today. I said, you know what God is like to me? I'll show you. I opened up my GPS, right? I opened up my GPS. I said, this is what the Spirit is like in my life. So I'll show you as a representation of what the Spirit is like in my life, right? And when I took my phone and I put the location in, right? I said, this is what the Spirit is like in my life. He asked me, let's go. He said, you're all set. Let's go. And did you hear that? In 400 feet, you turn left and then turn left. Why? Because I knew where I wanted to go. That's called my inner self. When I tapped it in my location, it began to give me the way how I need to get there. You see, when you get into true self and you ground yourself, all you need to do is put the location in. Then your spirit will begin to tell you how to get there. You get me? So I started riding down the E-way. And when it told me to get off on the exit, I just rolled past and I showed my son. I said, see, this is how your life is. You keep riding past the direction it told you to get off. I said, but if you accept the power of God, you accept the Spirit that He's trying to give you with your free will, He will give you another route, which is called the alternate route. So as every time we passed the exit, it gave us a new location saying, hey, you can get off here. New route, rerouting, you can get off on this exit. Now guess what? The destination never changed. Only the way that we need to take in order to manifest whatever that was at the end. The only thing that changed was the direction. When God said on my GPS, when a GPS in the natural said, get off on this exit, and I said, you just ride past that exit, right? It said, the next exit, take another turn and get off and come back around. The destination to your happiness, the destination to your peace, the destination to your love, the destination to your joy. There's a way to get there, and the only way you're going to get there today is you're going to have to ground yourself and say, I am my life coach, decree and declare that you are focused, you are in alignment, you are ready to make choices and decisions to help you manifest who you should have already been. He looked at me, he smiled, eyes lit up, because when your eyes light up, that's the Lord. See, some of us got weak eyes. We have to work on ourselves right now. This is the wrong time to sit here and be talking about the power of prayer. What we need is the power of present. We need Him to be present now so we can make a decision that will help affect our tomorrow and everything else that's going around. If you show up, then guess what? It's about to go down. If you show up, it's about to happen for you. I just hope you make the right choice and you make the right decision. But you just need to trust the process. Hold your position, ground yourself. When you ground yourself, the first thing that activates is self-control. Self-control is the same as self-discipline. Self-discipline is the new start to self-improvement. And all you need to do is improve on your note. Improve with your children. Improve with anything and everything that got something to do with you. That's how we win. You see how many times they had to get locked up in the jail, right? To be a leader, what makes you a leader is when you overcome some things that you done been through. I repeat, what makes you a leader is not what you achieve. It's not your master's. That's your profession. It's not your bachelor's. It's not a certificate. That do not make you a leader. What makes you a leader when you decide to go get the things that will add value to who you are as self, your self-worth, right? Your self-worth can get you in a lot of places, but your raggedness can take you out. It will not keep you there. See, some of us got the ambition to get there, but since you ain't worked on your character, you can get the guy with the look. Oh, look at her. You can get him with that little walk. You can get him with that little talk. But your character cannot keep that man. So after a while, your power, you don't have no power. Well, a person don't need all of that. They can let their character speak for them. The way they do things. And that's what a person loves. That's what you fall in love with. They fall in love with true self. You have to first fall in love with true self. Continue to elevate yourself by working on yourself. And I can assure you that you will overcome. Like Martin Luther King told everybody to sing while we was there. We shall overcome. And when you overcome your situations, then you are considered to be a leader, because now you recognize that it's time for you to be who you are, representing whom you are. To God be the glory. That's my time. I am my life coach. You already know.